Hey everybody, it's TR, and I know I did a couple videos on this cheap guitar that I got, this Epiphone, and it was kind of like, haha, look what I got, and here's what I did, and here's how it sounds, but it's not really a review, and I want to be fair. I want to do a review, because somebody may be looking this up to decide whether to buy this or not. There's a great review out there by Epiphone, which is a stupid name, but so is Wicked Fester, so I can't throw any stones. And the guy's good. It's this kid, and he can play, and he does really good reviews on the guitars. So, anyhow, this is the Epiphone Les Paul Studio LT. So, my first thought on his review, when he didn't like it, because he usually likes Epiphones, he's an Epiphone fan, is he was expecting this to be a less expensive version of one of the better Epiphone Les Pauls. And if you're expecting that, you're going to be very disappointed. If you're expecting it to be an upgraded version of one of the really cheap $100 and some ones, now you're kind of barking up the right tree. He said 3 people that would be buying it would be beginner, somebody looking for a deal, and a modder. Okay, and his conclusion was that for a beginner, somebody looking for a deal, it was a piece of crap, and that for a modder it was okay, but it was going to take a lot of time and money, and it wasn't worth it. There's a lot better choices to start with. Kind of gotta agree, except this is what I wanted, and I bought it for modding, and when I got through doing my mods, this is an awesome guitar now. So I just want to say, out of the box, if you are a beginner or looking for a bargain, don't buy this one, because you are going to be disappointed, and I'm going to show you the reasons why. Reason number 1, doesn't stay in tune. Tuning machines. These are the tuning machines that come on it. They are die cast. They're an upgrade from the cheap $100 and whatever Epiphones. This is $250, by the way. So you can range from $100 to $200 in the other Epiphones, and they have those awful covered tuners that don't stay in tune for crap. These aren't much better. They look like they should be because they're die cast, but they're not. They slip. They're not smooth. They're crap. Okay. Second thing is, it had a plastic nut, which could cause some binding issues. I don't believe nut has anything to do with tone, except for these 6 notes. That nut is out of the picture. You're not hearing the nut here. What's going on up here? No, you're not hearing that. When I'm fretting a note, you're not hearing these. Anyways, that's another thing. So I have a Graphtec nut I've installed, because the plastic nut was just that. It's a plastic nut. Bridge and tailpiece are supposed to be standard Epiphone fare, but they seem to be cheaper. I don't know. They seem to me to be cheaper. Maybe they're supposed to be. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be better than what I've got on here. There's tailpiece. Here's your crummy bridge with the bail wire and everything. Look at there. There's actually nothing written on the back of that. Usually there's some like Asian lettering or something on this. So what I have on here, and they're again getting into the thing of cost. I had these laying around. I had lots of stuff laying around. The tuners I have on here are Grover Rotomatics. I had them. See, I bought this guitar with the purpose of knowing what I had at my house to put into it. So that's part of the reason why I got it. So I have a set of Rotomatics on there, which are great. I've installed a Tusk nut, which I paid for. I didn't have that. It was like $12. And this stop bar and tailpiece are from Guitar Fetish, and you'll see it's a Nashville style. Stop bar tailpiece and bridge. I mean, it's a Nashville style bridge, no bail wire, and very wide range for adjustment. And you can see the chrome is a lot better quality for the stop bar as well as the bridge, and they're a match set. They're both Guitar Fetish. Sort of had this DiMarzio Super Distortion. The pickups on it, not good. The ceramic, they're supposed to be high output. Some people say they sound terrible. Some people say they sound good. I say both. some chords and things I play, I'd be like, yeah, these are good. And then other things I play, I'll be like, oh, that sounds bad. So, anyhow, as per my previous videos, it was meant to be a homage Ace Frehley guitar to play Kiss tunes on and to tune to E flat. So, basically, I only have this DiMarzio Super Distortion hooked up. And it came out of another guitar that I really wasn't happy having that in, and I wanted to get a Duncan for, so that was a great excuse. So the JB's in the other guitar, this moves to this, win-win. The good points: it's a mahogany body, it's a mahogany neck, is a bolt-on, but instead of the plate, you have these ferrules, and as you can see, there's a cutaway in the back, which Aguifish said didn't do anything because it wasn't deep enough. I can reach the top just fine with it, but Aguifish appears to be a little feller, and I'm a big feller, and my hand wraps around there just nice now. And I've got a lot of Les Pauls, trust me, Gibson and Epiphone. I actually have more Gibsons than I do Epiphones, and this is a nice feature. I've never played one of the Gibson Axis guitars, and I'm sure they probably have a better cutaway than this, but this it helps. I mean, if you've got a decent sized hand, it will help you. What else? I think that's pretty much it. The switch, even though it's not a Switchcraft, it's that same style and it works great. And since I have it wired Ace Frehley way, it's a kill switch. This Super Distortion goes straight through the volume and out through the jack. And I do think I have a Switchcraft output jack laying around here that I'm going to replace this with. No complaints on this one, but just I know it'll be better. So I just wanted people to know that. Don't buy this for your kid for Christmas thinking it's going to be great, and don't get it thinking it's a great deal, because there are better things to get. If you want some great bones, a really nice mahogany body and neck, which by the way, this neck has a width like a 50s this way it feels, but it's D-shaped, so it's thin on the back, so I have nothing like it. I have 50s necks and I have 60s necks, and this is totally different. I also have a thin D shape on a Prophecy I own too. Totally different than everything, and it does feel good. Oh, and then the fingerboard. It's a composite, but it's cool because it will feel very much like a finished maple fingerboard. Very slippery. There's no grain, there's no pores, so if you like that, that's a good thing. I almost wish though, since it's so fake, they would have made it darker, but so anyhow, that's pretty much it, and I just wanted to make sure everybody understood that. TR out.